Join me as I dive into the stories of Lois, Eunice, Phoebe, and Lydia from the Bible and try to uncover what makes these women so significant. In this video, we'll explore the lives and significance of four remarkable women in the Bible who played vital roles in early Christianity. While many biblical stories focus on male figures, it's essential to recognize the contributions of women like Lois, Eunice, Phoebe, and Lydia in shaping faith and community. These women's stories often get overshadowed, but they were instrumental in spreading the message of Christianity. By examining their lives, we can gain a deeper understanding of the early Christian church and the importance of female leadership. Their experiences serve as a reminder that faith is not limited to one gender or social class. In fact, their unique perspectives and roles helped shape the Christian community into what it is today. These women's stories are not just interesting footnotes in history, they are integral to the biblical narrative. By studying their lives, we can learn valuable lessons about perseverance, faith, and service to others. We can also appreciate the ways in which they balance their daily responsibilities with their spiritual commitments. It's crucial to remember that these women were not just passive recipients of faith, they were active participants who made significant contributions to the early church. Their stories demonstrate that faith is not just about individual salvation but also about community building and social change. We'll delve into each woman's background, their contributions to the early church, and how their faith impacted their families and communities. We'll explore how Lois and Eunice raised a Timothy, a young disciple who would go on to become a key figure in the early Christian church. We'll examine Phoebe's role as a patron and leader in the church at Cenchrea, and how she supported the Apostle Paul in his ministry. Lois and Eunice's faith had a profound impact on their family, particularly Timothy, who became a central figure in the early church. Timothy's faith was shaped by the strong women in his life, and he went on to become a leader in his own right. Phoebe's support of Paul and the church at Cenchrea demonstrates the important role women played in the early Christian community. Phoebe's legacy extends beyond her own community. She serves as a model for Christian women throughout history. Her patronage of Paul and the church at Cenchrea showcases her wealth, influence, and commitment to the gospel. She was not just a passive supporter but an active leader who used her resources to advance the Christian cause. The highlight of our discussion will focus on Lydia's pivotal role as a businesswoman and the first recorded convert in Europe, showcasing how her faith led to the spread of Christianity. Lydia's story is one of entrepreneurial spirit, hospitality, and generosity. She was a successful businesswoman who recognized the power of faith and used her resources to support the early Christian community. Lydia's faith had a profound impact on her family and community. She was not just a convert, she was a leader who opened her home to the apostles and provided a safe space for the early church to grow. Her hospitality was not limited to her family, she extended it to strangers, creating a sense of community and welcoming the outsider. Lydia's story is not just about her own faith, it's about the way her faith impacted those around her. She was a true pioneer, paving the way for future generations of Christian women. Her commitment to hospitality and generosity helped establish the early Christian church in Europe, setting the stage for the spread of Christianity across the continent. To wrap up, we've seen how these four women exemplify strength, faith, and leadership, reminding us that their stories are integral to the biblical narrative. They did not let their circumstances limit them. Instead, they used their unique gifts and talents to advance the gospel. If you enjoyed learning about these inspiring women, make sure to check out our next video on other influential figures in the Bible, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.